Alright guys, so today I want to talk about business and fashion. What would you say if I tell you that we will start a new company together, a new startup or a new project? You see, at first when I started my startup, I couldn't really call it a startup. I really thought like that was too big of a word for what I really wanted to do. I was not very sure as well that I wanted to do it or if it would even succeed. So I started to call it a project. A project, doesn't have any meaning behind it, just it's a project. I suggest to you, my audience, to start a project together. A project that you will want to do yourself, and I will give you the step-by-step on how to build your new projects. How? I will show you how to start a project or startup on something that I really like, which is fashion. So first you need to have an idea. I like fashion. I have no experience whatsoever in my professional life, but I do really enjoy it on my personal life. I just thought like, you know what? I want to try. So there is no way that you will have the amount of expertise that is required to really do everything on one product from your startup. But you can't have all the knowledge. Even if you had some knowledge on your professional life, it would be hard that you can apply everything and that you know everything on your startup, because the startup will have to cover so many more things. So don't be afraid if you don't know about the product or have a little knowledge on it. So I like fashion, I just like it. So pick something that you like, if you have experience, that's better, but don't be afraid to start something that you don't really know. For instance, I have some friends that worked in a large corporate company, being doing analysis, being traders, being sales, being whatever, and they decided to drop everything to start doing yoga, to start selling oils, selling creams, selling soaps, selling flowers. So there's no limits. Pick something that you like, alright? You will learn on the process. I like fashion. So, I like fashion. I do not have much experience in fashion. I mean, I don't know how to sew, I don't know how to do many things, but I want to start with this industry. So within fashion, what do I want to do? I was thinking that I love coats. This is my red coat, this is my black coat, and my grey coat, and this is my blue coat. Why am I doing this video in summer? Why? It's so hot. Coats are very interesting because they are actually quite expensive. So for one garment, usually you can spend about $500, which is alright, I think. And when you are starting something, you want to target something that is expensive, that gives you margin. At first, always try to find something that gives you margin. Remember, whatever is cheap requires a very high investment. Basically, you will need to have really a lot of machines, compete with the Chinese. It's a mess. Try to avoid that and go for a higher margin product. So for me, I think that coats do have a higher margin, so that's what I want to do. So what type of clothes I want? I want something that is bright, something that's colorful, something that for young ladies, people like me basically, that want to spend about like $500 for one coat. And yeah, basically that's it. In my project to make a coat, I will most likely change my ideas 10 times for sure, but it's fine. Just start right now, and with the process and with time and with everything, talking to designers, tailors, whatever, they will tell you what to do and you will see what you can change from your original products. What is important is to start. So we're going to start today with you. Something else that is very important is to niche it down, alright? You cannot sell to anyone. Don't try to sell a product to every person that you want to meet and to see, and no, that doesn't work this way. You need to niche down your product, make it very specific. Imagine one person, one friend, one family member, whoever, but imagine one person and you want to sell to this person. So this person will have to be, I don't know, tall, fat, old, young, male, female. I'm not going to make a coat for everyone. First thing I want to tell you that I'm going to make only one size because I'm starting and I need to start small. In the case it doesn't work, I'd like to wear it, so I think I would want a coat that has the same size as me. So that means for women, tall and slim, okay? And something that's also around my age, so 30. So let's go online and let's look for a coat that I want to make. The idea is to give you an idea of what I want and to give it as well to the tailor, alright? So let's start. Google. Just write yellow coat. Go to images, woman, yeah, image. And let's figure out. So actually I like this one. I like something that is elegant, that stands out, something that is different. Heavy decoration, I don't know. Let's be crazy. I like that, I like that. I like that. So it is very quick research. Usually you would spend more time definitely on the design, but try not to spend too much. Just try to have a look and have a sense of roughly what you want. You will see that afterwards when we'll go to the budget part and you will realize the cost of adding so many things. You'll see if the margin works or not, okay? But first let's run our imagination. If you hate Excel, you're so screwed. You need to be best friend with Excel, at least for the budget. So I like this coat because it's very long, yellow, elegant. I like it. This one I like the color here, the front part is nice. This decoration, I mean, like maybe we could add some button. Actually, I like this. You know, if we could add this part in here, but just at the top, like until here, for instance, that could be, I mean, that would be definitely something different. So I want to stand out. I don't want the simple yellow coat. I mean, I know yellow is not simple already, but I don't want a simple coat. And some epaulettes. So this will come here. I mean, why not? I'm open for any ideas. Alright, so now that we have found the design roughly and gets you an idea, we need to find a tailor that can do it, alright? So that is going to be the most important cost of doing a coat, definitely. I don't want to do it myself because I don't have experience on it and I don't want to spend too much time. Also try not to do everything yourself. It won't work. You need help. You need to be surrounded by a team of experts. So let's find someone that can make the coat. I want a super cheap coat. Sure, I only make cheap coats. Really? How much for a yellow coat? Only $1,000 for you. What? You said cheap. Alright, it's fine. Let's make it $999. That's still not cheap. Okay, young lady, don't worry. For you, only $200 just for your eyes. I have to sell my eyes? You decide. Let's put everything on an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so we need a tailor, alright? You can get a tailor wherever in the world. I mean, thank you, globalization. We don't need to have a tailor in our same city, okay? Depending on the cost of transportation, obviously. But you can find very cheap tailor abroad, alright? So for instance, I was thinking like I could get a tailor from Vietnam, India, China. I mean, those countries that are well known for cheap tailors. So let's have a look. Cheapest tailor. Not near me, I want them far away. Here, the best destination for cheap tailoring. Alright, so just look online. Every answers you can find them online. Vietnam, India, Panama, China, Hungary. Amazing. So you just go here basically and put the destination, and then the other part is finding a tailor in those countries. So let's start with Vietnam. Everything is on Google Map. Let's have a look. So it's very easy, you know, I mean, you just have to go here and just talk to them. So I'm doing this live, so I haven't prepared the answer, I haven't done the work before, but you get the idea, alright? So here you just go to contacts, they look great, and you just say, how much for yellow coat? Hopefully it is cheap. So now you would do this for Vietnam, Hungary, China, India, alright? You have many website builders, some are more famous than others. I recommend, there are two I really recommend, Wix and Squarespace. They are cheap, they are very easy to implement, and yeah, how cheap they are. The basic one would be $4.50 per month, or roughly $9 per month. That depends how much you want to spend. You'll have up to $12 and $24 per month. So it's very cheap. I would personally go for the $9. I really find it very annoying as a customer when you go to a website and you see like, oh, it's a Wix website with Wix advertisements. You don't really want to see this. You want to see something professional. So I would try to remove them. It is super cheap to make a website. It's going to take you time, so allow it at least. It depends. I've had a friend who did a website in one day. He was really enthusiastic, he was really happy, and I don't know, he had a lot of energy and he did it one day. I would give you like 1 week usually if you want to make things great. You want to have all the text. You only want some text, some pictures. Try not to have too much text because people do not read. No one reads. They only want to see pictures, price, and that's it. Alright? So try to make it very simple. Now we need to find a location where you want to sell those coats. Again, it doesn't have to be where you live. Why? Right now, you don't really need to be in the country to sell something. Really, you don't need it. You will need some bank account, definitely, but now with PayPal, you can do it. You can charge anyone, anywhere with PayPal for free, roughly, I think. So it doesn't matter. You don't need to sell in the country that you are living in. So for instance, I'm in Argentina and I don't want to sell here, right? So where could I sell? So if I want to sell, I would sell most likely in Europe. I wonder how are people like in those countries. Allow me to describe to you the people from those cities. London, the capital of finance, full of bankers earning more than $100 per year. Paris, the city of love and fashion, where everyone wants to spend money on clothes and on how they look. Zurich, the super expensive city full of private bankers, full of money and millionaires, where buses of Chinese come and queue to buy watches worth more than a house. So I think I will go for Zurich location because they have a high purchase power, and also it's a very small city, so it's very easy to get around over there. Alright, so let's look at Zurich. You could do some research on other cities, but for now I'll just do Zurich. And now transportation to Zurich. International parcel services. Great. Here I have it. Send parcel from Vietnam to Switzerland. It would be the reverse, but that works. So here you would get it really. So you just ask for quotes. I have no idea how much it would cost, but you just ask for quotes in this website, basically, and that's it. Something else that you need to take into account are ads. You need to spend a lot on ads. Don't underestimate it. Don't. When you are selling something, you need to spend money on ads. That's how it works. What I do recommend is basically do Google or Facebook ads. They are quite effective, roughly not so expensive. You can modulate yourself, you can target yourself how much you want to spend per day. Basically $3 per day is fine and enough, really. So that would be about like $90 per month. You can go up to $100 per month. It's not that much, okay? I won't explain in this video how to do it. There are plenty on YouTube where you can have a look at how to set up a Google ad or Facebook ad campaign, alright? So that can be done very easily from your computer. and you can target any market. Literally, I'm in Argentina, I could target people in Zurich. I just wanted to elaborate a bit more my idea. So you want to try to be different. You always need to think how you're going to make things a bit different from your competitors. It doesn't need to be super ambitious, super different, super incredible, but think of something that's going to be made differently. So, coats. There are loads of brands of coats, loads of brands of clothes around the world. I mean, we all know this. So how can I differentiate myself from others? My audience are going to be girls, roughly around my age, in Zurich, that have some budget to spend on a coat. About the price tag I was thinking to be around $500, alright? So how can I make the experience incredible for them? So I was thinking, first, the package. The package needs to be like premium, needs to be amazing, like a nice package. I don't know if it's worth it, maybe not, maybe yes, but it's worth trying. I mean, when you're buying something, you know, like from Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, like big brands, you usually expect to have like a nice delivery box for them. So trying to bring this touch to them will be a good idea, I think. And something else that I think that no one does in the market ever are how to bring those parcels to them. So I was thinking to have some students, like male students, to bring those packages for them, and the male student will be, you know, like handsome or good looking, and they will be able to choose them from their profile pictures. So I could have some students put their profile pictures on my website and say, which one do you want to bring you the package? What about that blonde guy? Oh, he's cute. And that other one, he's so tall and fit. Oh, and that one, he has blue eyes. Oh, I want to buy 3 coats and get free delivery, guys. I think it's a crazy idea, but why not? It could work, you know. So they would be happy to have like a nice guy giving them the package, and that would add upon the experience. They would take a selfie with the delivery handsome guy, and I would actually I would upload this picture on the website, and they would have their picture with the delivery guy and with their coats. Actually, that would even give me more publicity. I like it. I would just go to Facebook and find a group of universities of Zurich, and there you will have all the students that you want to talk to. Okay, so that will be the first to try and see how much they would be okay to do it. All right. The thing is, what I like as well about Zurich, which I didn't say as well before, Zurich is much smaller, so for transport it's much easier. After you've done all your cost calculations, you will see how much you need to invest at the start. Try to think about like 2-3 months, okay? You do a test for 3 months to see how it works. And try to have some investments to do it. You may think that you need a lot of investment to start. Don't think too much that way. What you can do as well is partnership. So for instance, I could very easily say but I think the major cost I would have is a tailor. So I could easily say to the tailor, look, give me a discount and I will give you, I don't know, maybe 30% of my profits. Alright, fine, Vanessa. I like your deal. 30% is good. I will take it. Thank you, Tailor. Thank you for taking my offer. So that's what I will do. And this is how you start a project. You don't need a lot. You need an Excel spreadsheet, good skills on Google. Just know how Google works, which everyone knows. A bit of Facebook, a bit of website builder, which is very easy. And the Google ads or the Facebook ads would need a bit more work around it, but believe me, watching videos on YouTube and you will be sorted. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye!